Chris here today from Huckabones Equipment. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the cabs that are available on the smaller tractors. Behind me we have the B2601 and the BX23S. So we have two different styles of cabs. This is what we call a soft-sided cab and then the hard-sided cab. We're going to go into a little bit more detail on the soft-sided cab first, then we'll get into the hard-sided cab from Kubota for the BX lineup. For the soft-sided cab, there's a few manufacturers out there. The one we retail here is from Orange Aftermarket, or Original Tractor company. They make a variety of different cabs for the Kubota lineup, starting from the GR right up until a few M series cabs. So for the Orange Aftermarket cabs, they make a couple different styles. The most common one you'll see is the one that's on the B2601 here. It comes with a nice hard top and the soft sides. There's a few options you can get for it. You can get a front wiper for the front as well as a glass windshield. And then they have extra lights available as well. So it makes a nice complete package. It's not fancy or expensive. Generally speaking, with this style, you're going to be in and around that $2,000 to $2,500 mark. The most common setup we sell is what you see here. No options, just a basic package. We get asked quite often on the glass windshield and wiper, and we've spoken with Orange Aftermarket quite frequently on it, and they recommend trying the first winter without a glass windshield. They say most customers are quite pleased with how the snow falls off and doesn't build up on the front or fog up in that matter. You can get a heater through Orange Aftermarket. There's a few different ways you can mount it within the cab, whether you're having the dealer do it or doing it yourself at home. It is just a little 12-volt heater. It's not going to cook you out of the cab, but it does help with the moisture inside and the fogging up issue. One thing to know about the cabs is they're not just a flimsy piece of material hanging here. You can see they are nicely reinforced here with a nice bracket for your door handle and then some bracketry inside. One of the nice features too is you're not drilling into your tractor. It's already using pre-drilled holes that are on the tractor. There's about 6 or 8 bolts that hold it on, which is nice whenever you come to the spring and you want to take the cab off. You know, you and your buddy get together, you take it off in about 15 minutes, put it aside, hang it up, whatever you need to do, and then come fall, you know, same buddy comes over, share a beer, and put it back on in about 10-15 minutes. It does turn it into a hot box if you are using it in the spring and summer. So we always do recommend to take it off for your comfort level for using the tractor in the spring or summer. One of the nice features about these cabs is you don't have to worry about it collapsing. It does come with a nice canopy on the top here. Makes it again, just like the bracketry inside, keeps it nice and strong. You don't have to worry about it falling apart on you. We have seen that on some of the lighter duty cabs that are out there. If they get left out with a heavy snowfall on it, like what we got the other day of 20-30 centimeters of wet snow, the whole front falling in on the tractor itself. Again, the big thing to know about this cab is it's nice basic, keeps you out of the weather so you don't look like a snowman riding a pumpkin at the end whenever you're done blowing your snow or moving your snow. So again, this is the most popular cab style that we sell. Again, it's available for your GRs, BXs, and LO1s. The other style that Orange Aftermarket has uses a pre-existing canopy, and it just kind of goes over the top of it and comes down the side. It kind of lacks a little bit of the bracketry that make this one so strong, as you can see. So it goes on and off real quick. It comes in its own bag. It is actually a little bit more money. It's about $200 or $300 more than the cab you see here. It comes on and off real quick. I think they have an install time of about 15 minutes. The doors are more of a zipper style than a whole handle. Again, it does what it's supposed to do. It keeps you out of the weather, and it just kind of utilizes things that are already there with the canopy. That's really all we have to talk about today on the soft-sided cabs, and now we'll move on to the hard-sided one from Kubota. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the hard cab that's available for the BX. They do make separate cabs for the BX23S or the 80 series themselves. So some of the nice features that come with the Curtis cab through Kubota is you know, you have your front and rear wipers, front and rear work lights that are LED, as well as the main feature is a nice integrated heater. Basically, you can go out in your shorts and a t-shirt and blow your snow in this. It's going to cook you right out. They did a fantastic job on that. And on top of that is the look of it. It is a very nice cab, a nice clean package. And for all that, it comes with a very high price tag. It's nice that it is through Kubota, so that you can finance it because it isn't inexpensive. It comes as a kit to the dealer. The average install time at the dealership is 10 hours to get everything on it, and the overall price tag is going to range, depending on options and financing, between $800 and $9,500. So outside of the downside of it being a higher price tag, it is just a nice cab. Like I said, there is some nice features. You can see it. There isn't any openings here. The cab is nicely sealed. So, you know, if you have some allergies and stuff like that, it is good that way in the summer as well. Again, the downside, just like the soft-sided cab in the summer, is it gets hot in there. It is nice that you could either remove the doors complete or just open your windows. On either side, they have sliding windows. But it does get hot and it does stay loud in there. With it being a hard side, it does capture the sound and kind of rattle around in there. Like any cab, the benefit of it that you're looking for is in the winter, and it does a great job of keeping you comfortable at that time. We'll just kind of go a little bit more in detail on some of the features that it has whenever we open it up here. The nice hard door, as well as the glass windshield and rear glass to give it a nice hard shell. Some of the other nice features like we talked about is your sliding window, your 2 latches for your doors, and the beautiful thing is your heater here. So the fan has 3 settings, as well as a dial to turn up the heat or not crank it out as hot. It works wonderful. It is bar none the best heater out there for the BX lineup. It does come with 2 door latches for your right and left side, and they are lockable, which is nice if you're storing it at the cottage or anything like that. One of the other features that, because it was designed with Kubota, is you're still able to remove the loader from your seat. It comes with a couple panels that open up that give you access to the lever system. Again, just from your seat, make it nice and plain and simple. One of the downsides to having this cab is opening your hood. It's still very easy, but to get your hand in underneath the heater to pop the hood open is a little bit tricky. If the salesman doesn't show you, or on delivery you don't get shown how to open it, you will need a demonstration to find the hood latch. It does get kind of tucked away whenever the cab goes on. And again, whenever you have the back one like what we have here, there's 2 levers at the top to open up the top, and then 2 other levers to remove that glass rear panel so that you can operate your backhoe with the cab still on. There's a nice dash system up above as well that where all the light switches mount. It's nice and simple, easy to see where your front and rear work lights are. Again, it's just a nice clean package that does what it's supposed to do, which is keep you nice and dry in the winter and keep you well insulated and warm. Comes with a kit that fully encloses underneath the tractor, so you don't get those drafts coming up underneath, to again just keep you that little bit warmer than normal. So that was our video today on the couple of different cabs that are available for the smaller Kubotas. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and if you have any comments, please leave them down below. Thank you.